The mobile robots from MiR optimize the internal logistics in companies all over the world. Thanks to the autonomous and collaborative navigation, the robots safely transport materials from A to B, even in highly dynamic environments. With the introduction of an artificial intelligence feature, MiR's mobile robots are becoming even smarter, as they can now recognize and differentiate between different objects, people, and machines, and react accordingly. Hospital of Southern Jutland has used the mobile robots from MiR for years, and they are now also using the AI feature in order to optimize the internal transportation further.
We had some heavy materials that needed to be moved from A to B. We had to consider the resources that we use. For example, when a person has to move and pull a heavy cart, should he then be driving a truck instead? We believe his time could be better spent by doing something else. But we focused a lot on improving the work environment when implementing mobile robots.
The MiR robot drives a 500-meter route through the hospital many times a day.
MiR mainly drives in our basement, which is a highly trafficked area. There are both walking hospital porters, large vehicles with carts, trains of carriages, and both carts and pallets and other things can be placed in the halls. And the MiR robot is very good at navigating around these obstacles.
MiR also meets other mobile robots, and with this many different vehicles in a narrow basement, traffic jam occurs from time to time, especially when two different mobile robots meet. MiR's AI feature eliminates this issue by enabling the robot to react differently depending on what it meets. The AI feature is activated by the MiR AI camera that are strategically placed and work as an extra set of sensors for the robot.
What we did was we implemented several cameras that detect those other types of robots and feed that information to our own robots, so that situations such as both robots facing each other on very narrow passages can be avoided.
The camera detects the other robot and notifies the MiR robot. The MiR robot places itself in a waiting position, so the other robot can drive past it. If the camera detects a person entering the area at the door, the MiR robot will continue driving, as it knows that the person will also adapt his walking pattern when he meets the robot. The MiR robot is also able to detect a group of people, and in this case, it will enter into waiting position, so the group can continue walking. The MiR robot is using the same waiting position when it meets another vehicle, because the MiR robot always reacts in the best way possible, and the waiting time is therefore reduced.
We can see this as a way to generate a dynamic map for our robots, so that a robot in a certain location has information about the entire map. And this means that we'll be able to do the planning of the robots much more efficiently, in a way that as if the robot knows already what will happen in its entire path.
MiR AI Camera can also be used to improve the robot's navigation, as they can detect if a route is blocked beforehand, and the robot can recalculate its route. AI will improve the MiR robot's ability to navigate, also in production facilities.
It's very easy to make them learn to detect all other kinds of objects, like objects from more industrial situations like pallet trucks. And this will allow us to make our robots much more efficient in that kind of situation.